episode 39 of MLB 17 or so. I am your host, ZD of the Iamacreator group. So far, I've been up since a little after 6:30, but I'm just hanging in there since I'm off till Monday. Does anybody in the chat want to catch more MLB 17? Every 3 to 4 days a week. Make sure you guys hit that red support button, since I have been losing 8 out of 1,400 so far. Stay connected, smash the like button, tweet it out, say a comment, add it to a playlist. If you guys are new to the group, or new to the chat, you guys can hit that red support button for me. If you guys can, so stay connected, pay it forward and be rewarded. If there's anyone in the chat that does have an account for Facebook and a Twitter account today, you guys can do the same thing on the philosophy of the group. We watch our videos in full. We'd like the videos in full, share them, tweet them out, add them to a playlist. We're all good to go in between. If you guys want to vote for the idol, we're actually at the weekend point. This is May 2nd, 2020. At the stay-at-home order, which I don't even crap in between. If you guys want to vote for the idol, Atlanta's at 27, Great Summons at 12. So let me know if you guys want to vote. My love and I will talk about it. As we're managing the Detroit Tigers. Tigers took the series finale in LA up to 10-28, 7-3 yesterday. And so far, the 10-28 Tigers will be home in a 3-game series in Detroit, as it will be the 10-28 Tigers in Game 1 hosting the 12-25 Baltimore Orioles. And the starting pitcher on the mound for the 10-28 Tigers this morning in Game 1 in Detroit, it will be in Kimura Park, is Anibal Sanchez. Sanchez has a 3-4 record, 36 strikeouts, 3.91 ERA. He'll be taking on the 12-25 Orioles in Game 1. The starter on the mound for the 12-25 Orioles this morning, Game 1 in Detroit, also, is Jeremy Hickerson. Hickerson has a 2-5 record, 30 strikeouts, 7.49 ERA. So we take it down to the ballpark, Game 1 in Detroit. So on the mound for the 10-28 Tigers, Game 1 in Detroit this morning, guys, in the chat, is Anibal Sanchez, right-handed pitcher. He has a 3-4 record, 3.91 ERA. And your starting lineup for the 10-28 Tigers this season in the group as well is Jose Iglesias will be the first one up. Ian Kinsler's batting second. Miguel Cabrera at third. Trey Mancini at fourth, designated hitter. Castellanos at fifth. Mikey Montauk at sixth. John Decker at seventh. Holiday at eighth. Alex Presley at ninth as the center fielder. So good morning to you guys out there this morning. Hopefully you guys are good, staying safe. I, for one, am still getting tired of the stay-at-home order between May 29th, but it is what it is. But you know, my love and I are getting tired of it. You guys are getting tired of it in the chat, and you know, it's no big deal. It's just we're gonna be getting out of there soon.
Tuesday night baseball now.
But it won't be a problem. It's just that people are always treated equal. This is Game 1 in Kimura Park. 10-28 Tigers hosting 12-25 Orioles. Game 1 in Detroit this morning. So it all depends, since it always comes down to it. So, but if anybody has any questions about that, let me know. So on the mound in Game 1 for the 10-28 Tigers this morning in the Kimura Park is right-handed thrower Anibal Sanchez. Sanchez making his 8th start, 3-4 record, 3.91 ERA, 36 hits, 9 walks, and 36 strikeouts, the same with his hits. And batting first in Game 1 Kimura Park is right-handed batter Tim Beckham. 2-11, 2 home runs, 3 ribbies.
Beckham.
So we get Game 1 in Detroit underway. Strike one to the right.
Tuesday night as
Anibal Sanchez is on the mound for the 10-28 Tigers this morning in Game 1, Moore Park today. Braves 7, Orioles 5, and actually Blue Jays 5 in Toronto. Almost at Baltimore, but it's all good. Game 1 in Detroit. It's foul ball strike 2. Check swing, he struck him out. That's out number 1 for the Orioles. Well, you can call them the O's, it doesn't matter. SpaghettiOs or whatever. There's the starting lineup for the 12-25 Orioles this season. Manny Machado is batting .259. Mark Trumbo, former Angel, .271. Adam Pac-Man Jones, .244. Seth Smith to follow. And then I'll bring up right-hander Manny Machado, guys, batting .259. Yeah, good morning to you out there, guys, this morning. Well, since I do go back this Monday, I'm gonna try. I am thinking about getting I have thought about getting a Switch game. And I'm thinking in between. I'm thinking maybe Pokemon would be in the situation. I can do that. I can do. I'm thinking about bringing in maybe Luigi's Mansion 3 with my withdrawal in the back behind me. Foul ball to left, strike 2. But I'm trying to think of a couple ideas you guys can give me in the chat. Luigi's Mansion. I'm trying to figure out which of these games you guys think I should get for my Switch Lite behind me. Pretty much a game card disc, and that's ball 1. And that would be either Luigi's Mansion, I'm thinking maybe a Mario Game 2, or I can go swing and a miss. And don't worry about that, guys. It's already going to start beeping already. And that's the second out for the Orioles. That'll bring up right-handed batter Mark Trumbo. Trumbo's batting .271, 7 home runs, 21 ribbies. I will restart the console by the time I'm done with this, so it's not all too bad to begin with. So yeah, I am off till Monday. Regardless, I was off yesterday, off today, and tomorrow. It's not a problem. The pitch by Sanchez. Ball went to the left. Game 1 in Detroit. If you guys can hear me, type 1 in the chat if you guys can. Sanchez nods his head. Check swing, strike 1 at the top. It's not 1-1. So far, like I said, I've just been really tired. When I did start 7 to 3s back to back earlier this week, and got up around 4:30 in the morning each time, but it wasn't but there was still good hours when it comes to mornings. Which I normally like working morning shifts. 2-2 count by Sanchez. Ball 3 up top. On deck, Chris Davis. Davis batting .198, 7 home runs, 18 ribbies to his career. In the chat this morning. 3-2 by Sanchez. Game 1 in Detroit. Foul ball to right in the stands, strike 2. So I'm gonna leave a question for you guys, maybe on Twitter, maybe. Foul ball to right, strike 2. Or you guys can type it in the chat. Which game disc you guys think I should get? With my Nintendo Switch Lite. Ground ball center field. Skip second, and that will be a single for Baltimore. Game 1 in Detroit. So a single for Baltimore. Game 1 in Detroit is underway this morning in the chat. Oh, he's fantasized about this game too. Runner at first, 2 outs. Ground ball center field again. Oh boy. And that will be a single for the Orioles. Game 1 Detroit. So a single for the Orioles. As you guys can see in the middle of your screen in the chat. Shout out to the pastor of Christian. Amen, brother. How you doing? First and second, 2 outs. Ball 1 at the bottom. And that brings in Jonathan Scope, guys. Right-handed batter. Batting .236. 13 home runs, 27 ribbies to his credit. He's gonna try to get a sinker on them. Strike one up top. It's not 1-1. But yeah, I'm leaning towards 3 investments, guys. One of which is going to be my very first starter. I'm thinking between without withdrawal. Well, it'll be after I pay my phone bill after this weekend. So I'm leaning towards Luigi's Mansion 3. Hold on, fly ball to left center field, deep left center field. He picks up a block, and it's gone. 3-1 shot by the Orioles. Deep left center field. Game 1 in Detroit, guys. Oh boy. Heads up. Not that bad of a start for Now Vason. 14th one of the season for Johnson Scope. 357 feet. As the Orioles strike first, it's 3-0 Orioles. Game 1 in Detroit. Oh my goodness. 3-1 shot to deep left center field. Racing back. And that'll bring up right-handed batter, Pedro Alvarez. His last 7 games for the 13-25 Orioles in the series. He's been 4 for 24 for an average of 167. He's batting .274. 1 home run, 6 ribbies, I think. The pitch by Sanchez. Check swing strike, 1 to the right. 3-0 O's. Top of the first, game 1 in Detroit, 2 outs.
Very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
But it's all good. But yeah, I'm leaning towards either Luigi's Mansion 3. Basketball, I don't know. And a hit by a Pitts already. Oh my. Not what Sanchez wanted to do on the mound for the 10-28 Tigers this morning. By the looks of it. That's a hit by a Pitts to Alvarez, I think. That'll bring up right-handed batter, nickname Pac-Man, Adam Pac-Man Jones. Batting .244, 7 home runs, 16 ribbies, right-handed batter, as we speak. This morning in the chat of the group. One of our first 2 routes. Game 1 in Detroit, strike 1 to the left. Trying to quickly, a little bit of a cover from each time. Guys have any questions about what will be the first starter? I'm leaning towards, excuse me. Well, Super Mario Odyssey, I've heard not too bad things, not too bad to begin with. Sanchez given up 8 balls, 17 strikes. Here comes number 26. Strike 2 to the bottom left. It's now 1 and 2. 3-0 Orioles. Top of the first 2 rounds. Game 1 of Detroit. Sanchez is on the mound for the 10-28 Tigers this morning in Game 1 at Kamara Park. 1 and 2 offering. Ball 2. The Conjuring is live streaming for an entire week. Never seen the movie. And the pitch is low. He scored his wild pitch. Running for first, goes to second. So it goes from first to second in the chat. As far as the other stuff goes, like distancing and the other stuff, I pretty much don't give a crap about that. My love doesn't either. It's just that, you know, she's just hoping to get back into work soon. Let's go to the wild pitch, 3 and 2 count. Foul ball to right, strike 2. But on second, 2 outs. Game 1 in Detroit. Ground ball center field. And he misses it. Oh my. Now what the Tigers defense we're going to get. That'll be an RBI single. An RBI single by the Orioles. As the score is at the moment, guys, it's 4-0 Orioles. Game 1 in Detroit. Oh my. Now what the 10-28 Tigers were planning to do. Run with first 2 outs. Game 1 in Detroit. The pitch by Sanchez. Ground ball center field again. And that will be a single for the Orioles.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball.
Tigers having a little hard time to kick off the inning in Game 1 in Detroit. Well, we've seen what any baseball team can do when they're trailing. It's all good. First and second, 2 outs.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Ball one to the upper left. In the chat.
Still struggling at the plate with an
oh, by the way, guys, have any of you of the Iamacreator group have seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off? I mean, that movie is funny. And so is Matthew Broderick in it. Who else? Jennifer Grey from fly ball to right center field, and he makes a goodness catch. Thank you, Christianity. The side is retired. Game one at Detroit. And that's fly ball to deep left center field for a solo shot. Go to bottom of the first. Orioles 4, Tigers nothing. And so far in game one of Detroit, guys, on the mound, game one of Detroit for 13-25 Orioles this morning. Right-handed pitcher Jeremy Hickelson. In his 8th start, 2-5 record, 7.49 ERA. Doo-wop for the Tigers, kicking things off. Right-handed batter Jose Iglesias, 188, 3 home runs, 9 ribbies. Yeah, Ferris Bueller's Day Off was back in the late 1980s. It's funny. And fly ball to left center field. Racing back, and he makes the catch, 1 away for Detroit. Game one at Kimura Park. There's a starting lineup for the 10-28 Tigers of the series. As followed, Miguel Cabrera, 254, Don Decker, 207, Brian Holiday, 179, Alex Presley, 158 to follow him in the ninth as well. But yeah, it's actually on this morning, but, and also May 4th, since I'm due back between that for work, you guys are getting a Star Wars marathon this weekend. That'll be tomorrow. Ground ball center field, picked up by the second baseman. Gives it the first in time, 2 away for the Tigers. Game one at Kimura Park. And I'll bring up right-handed batter, guys. Miguel Cabrera, 254, 6 home runs, 17 ribbies. The Phillies taking on the Rangers and Texas. This morning in the chat. And if you guys want to catch more MLB 17, every 3 to 4 days a week, you guys are going to be getting a couple new episodes today. I'll tell you guys in a little bit. The Pits. Next swing, strike one, bottom right. It's now 0-1. But make sure you guys hit the like button, hit that red support button if you guys are new to the group or new to the channel in the chat.
Now here's the pitch.
Tweet it out. So comment, fly ball to the left, foul ball, strike 2 to the left. If there's anyone in the chat also has a Facebook and a Twitter account as we speak. Check swing, he struck him out, and that's the third out for the Tigers, and the inning is over. You guys can do the same thing on the philosophy as well. Go to top of the second, Orioles 4, Tigers nothing. Game one in Detroit. Doo-wop for the Orioles, right-hander Tim Beckham. Struck out his first time, he's 0 for 1. But we watch our videos in full. Ball one at the bottom. We like the videos in full. Share them, guys. Tweet them out. Add to a playlist. Reds 1, Cubbies nothing in Chicago. And we never ask for support back. I did lose a couple supporters this week, but I'm taking my time to try to get up there.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down
trying to snipe me, snipe anything in between. You're thinking of Call of Duty for a second. If you guys want to vote for the idol, let me know. Strike 2 at the middle. It's now 1 and 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any
It's not nearly a problem in between, but it's all good. 1 and 2 count by Sanchez. Game 1 in Detroit. Ball 2. Snaps on Mandy. Oh my. Well, it does have a different hat on though. Now bad by Tim on Pro Wrestling Unlimited. Ball slow, ball 3. On deck, Manny Machado. Machado's batting 257. Comes to 3 and 2 offering. Ball 4, first walk by Sanchez.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there.
Marlins 1, Astros nothing in Miami as he walks Tim Beckham for the 13-12-25 Orioles. Then I'll bring up right-hander Manny Machado. He struck out in the first inning. He's 0 for 1. Game 1 in Detroit. Shout out to that side. How you doing? Doing Gundam Breaker 3. DLC. Nice. I've never played Gundam, guys. Ground ball to third. Not for a tough play, and it's an easy play for the Tigers defense. That's a double play. Second out for the Orioles. Good double play by the Tigers defense. Look at that, ground ball to third. And it is picked up by the third baseman for the Tigers defense. Gives it to second, gives it to first, 6 to 4. That's a double play. Pitched by Sanchez. Game 1 in Detroit. Fly ball to right center field. Gets under it, he makes the catch, and the inning is over. Game 1 in Detroit, guys, in the Iamacreator community. Go to bottom of the second, Orioles 4, Tigers nothing. 2-1 for the Tigers, right-hander Trey Mancini is up to the plate. 250, 3 home runs, 6 ribbies. To his credit, guys. Wild Thoughts, DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled's a good rap group, but I'm not into rap anymore anyway. Next swing, strike 1 at the bottom. Waited too long. I waited too early, actually.
Now here it comes.
Next swing, strike 2 again. And it's 0-2. Now it's the ball at the bottom. Shout out to Mr. Bunny, Rainbow Dash, how you doing? He's doing Uncharted 2 Remastered. It's not bad. Uncharted is actually a good favorite. Struck him out, and that's the first out for the Tigers. And 1 in Detroit. Indians 7, Rays 4 in Cleveland. There's a defensive lineup for the 12 and 25 Orioles this morning. Game 1 in Detroit. As followed, Adam Pac-Man Zones up top, Chris Davis at the bottom right, Wellington Castillo at the bottom. Some of these guys are right or righties. Brings up right-hander Nick Castellanos, 205, 6 home runs, 15 ribbies. And the pitch by Hickelson. Game 1 in Detroit. Swinging a miss, strike 1 to the right. That ball was a little outside the zone that time. But I only lost a couple of supporters this week, but I'm going to try to get up there a little bit more. But what I'm looking for. Next swing, strike 2 to the right. It's now 0-2. Oh my.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove.
And Hackelson is on the mound for the 12 and 25 Orioles this morning. So Pirates 1, Nationals nothing in Pittsburgh. Ball 1 to the right. It's now 1-2. And also the Frank Power Hour is going to be on tonight too. I might check that out. Ball 2 to the left. It's now 2-2. So I don't think it'll be a terrible exact thing, but Fight Supremacy, I am part of that too. Of the Fight Power Hour with Gasoline and the others. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 2 for the Tigers. Oh my goodness. We'll get it one more time. Game 1 in Detroit, guys, in the chat. Oh, wow. Brings up Maki Matuk. He's a right-hander. The pitch by Heckelson, the offering coming up. Fly ball to right center field. He picks up a block and it bounces off the wall. And that will be a single. And so a single for the Tigers. Game 1 in Detroit, guys. Look at that. Fly ball to right center field, and that is a single by Maki Matuk to right center field. Not bad, not bad. Brings up left-hander, guys. Southpaw Matt Decker in a batting position. He's batting 207, 1 home run, 8 ribbies. Game 1 in Detroit this morning of the Iamacreator group. Just keep paying it forward, guys, and be rewarded. We're all good to go all the time.
First delivery to him on the way.
Swing and a miss, strike one at the bottom. There's the beautiful city of the 10 and 28 Tigers in Detroit as we speak in Chicago. Runner at first 2 outs. Bottom and second, 4-0 O's in game 1 in Kimura Park.
Hellickson pauses. Here he comes 0-1.
It's like swing strike 2 at the bottom. Waited a little too long either.
0-2 now.
It's now 0-2. Man, and there's actually, it is a good crowd in attendance too, so it's not bad. Can't go wrong with having a good crowd in attendance, but the fans
Kicks and deals.
might be coming back soon to WWE for soon the superstars are booing some of that. But that will be as early as after this weekend's done. The pitch by Heckelson.
You got him in between right now.
And the ball is low. Out of the pitcher's hand, and runner goes to second. Oh my goodness.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And that is ball 1, so we'll get the replay one more time. Game 1 in Detroit.
Looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run. Got to reset on the mound.
Ball was out of his glove.
Good pitches here.
And gets out and gets away from him a little bit.
2 out here and a runner.
So it's a wild pitch. Runner at second, 2 outs. Bottom second, 4-0 O's. Game 1 in Detroit. Close, but it's foul ball to the right, strike 2. Shout out to Kronos, how you doing, buddy? It's like swinging, struck him out at the bottom, and the inning is over.
Strike 3, and the inning is over.
Game 1 in Detroit.
They're down 4-0.
We go to top of the third. Orioles 4, Tigers nothing. Due-up for the Orioles. Left-handed batter, Chris Davis. He's singing his first time. It's 1 for 1. Game 1 in Detroit. So far today. Sanchez nods his head, and here's the pitch offering. Strike 1 at the bottom left angle. Not bad.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient.
And I'm going to give you guys some IZN news as well.
Because of their discipline at the plate.
Since some of you guys are already in the chat. Foul ball to right, strike 2. I didn't watch SmackDown, but I was just tired. But it does feel good that I'm off till Monday, so that's all that matters. Ball 1 up top. And I did get an offer from my future fiancé since it's been 10:36 today. She's hoping to see what, she's planning on maybe spending a little time with me going to walk today. And I'm thinking, well, apparently she's thinking about doing it with me this afternoon. But I don't think it'll be a problem. I would need a break from YouTube for a while to see how it's going. Ball 2. But it all depends. I mean, I'm up for anything today, so by the looks of it. But it all depends what's the hold up for it. For sure. Fly ball center field. He gets under it, and he makes the catch 1 away for the Orioles. That'll bring up right-handed batter Jonathan Scope. He had a 3-run start in the first time. He's 1 for 1. Game 1 in Detroit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1 to the left. Sanchez has given up 1 walk so far. You guys will be getting Fury unleashed next Friday of next week. Because I will be back to going a little bit with closes. Ball 2 to the left, and that'll be coming out for PC, Xbox One, PS4, and Switch. I'm still buying the PS5 later this year, guys. So that's still the master plan. Swing and a miss, strike 1 at the bottom. Reds 2, Cubbies nothing. In Chicago. Fire ball to deep left center field. And he gets out of this one too. Nice catch. Out number 2 for Baltimore. Here comes the southpaw Pedro Alvarez, guys. He had a hit by a pitch his first time. Sanchez nods his head, looking to not mess around. Foul ball to right in the stands, strike 1. When Isaiah News, I'll give you some of that in a second. Ground ball, center field, picked up by the second baseman. Gives it the first, and the inning is over. Tad too bad, but it's not bad, really. Game 1 in Detroit, go to bottom of the third. Orioles 4, Tigers nothing. Doo-wop for the Tigers. Game 1 in Detroit, right-handed batter, Brian Holiday. 179, 2 home runs, 7 ribbies. So far, it's just been relaxing as good as I can, so experiencing the temperature the way I had the last couple of days, and you know, it's good. An official name for Spider-Man. Ooh, hold on a second here. Fly ball to left center field, and it gets down a little bit. Game 1 in Detroit, and in game 1 in Kimura Park, that will be a double. So a double for the Tigers. Brian Holiday is responsible for that double. In game 1 in Detroit, look at that, guys. Fly ball to left center field. Oh my goodness.
Not the location he was shooting for.
Donnie Wahlberg or something like that. That'll bring up left-handed batter Alex Presley. 158, 2 home runs, 9 ribbies. Game 1 in Detroit. Became a Tiger. Once a Tiger, always will be a Tiger. Between my love and I, and some of you guys of the group. It's actually not better than nothing. Runner at second, nobody out. 4-0 O's. Bottom of the third.
Pitch on its way.
Game 1 in Detroit. The ball is low. Runner holds at second. That's ball 1.
It's ball 1.
Oh wow, 140 on that. Ball 2. It's now 2-0. With nobody out so far.
A big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
As far as IGN news goes, we'll get to some of that a little bit quick. Hold on a second here. Foul ball to right, strike 1's now 2-1. Okay, let's see what we got this morning to kick things off. Hold on a second here, guys. 2-1 count by Hickelson.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Foul ball to left, strike 2. There was a video 9 hours ago of Minigo Sawin's David Hayter. Something about a new VR sneaking missing. Swing and a miss, and that's the first out for the Tigers. But a sneaking missing, that's a little bit preparing.
They're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly.
Morning, Deadside. How are you, buddy? I lost a couple supporters this week. I don't know what's going on, but it's all good. Brings up Jose Iglesias. Game 1 in Detroit. Nicholson gets the sign.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias.
Foul ball to right, strike 1. Well, how are you today, bud? Oh, nice. I did see a couple of your recordings today. How are they, by chance? Fly ball to deep left center field. Racing back a little bit, and he makes the catch. Out number 2 for the Tigers. Runner at third is out as well. Double play by the Orioles defense, and the side is retired. Oh my. We go to top of the 4th. Orioles 4, Tigers nothing. Game 1 in Detroit. And they're your commentators today, guys. Matt Viscosin, Dan Plezak, and Helen Reynolds in the middle. That's not bad. You guys are going to be getting a couple new episodes after baseball's done today.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Back at it is
6-swing strike 1 at the middle. They fine. Want to see them or watch them? Well, I did see a little bit. I did check on YouTube that you did a couple of recordings on that. But how's the music studio business going? Strike 2 up top, it's now 0-2. Braves 7, Blue Jays 5 in Toronto. Stay on the country for that is, what do you call it? Canada. Ground ball to left, picked up by third baseman. Game one to Detroit, it gives to the first baseman. Makes the Cats 1 away. For the Orioles. Phillies 1, Rangers nothing in Texas. Brings up left-hander Seth Smith. Single in the first is 1 for 1. Game 1 at Detroit. So, what's your plan for recording today, buddy? Ground ball center field. Gives it to first baseman. That's the second out for the Orioles. Good out is by the Tigers defense. Here comes right-handed batter, Wellington Castillo. He's lined out his first time, he's 0 for 1.
First pitch coming, here it is.
The pitch, strike 1 on the upper left. But I did lose a couple of supporters this week. I don't know what's going on, but you know, all I know is people might be getting up on the wrong side of things, or they might be doing a little bit something that they're not doing. But it's not bad. Ball 1 up top. It's now 1-1. 1-1 by Sanchez. Ball 2. Well, later on stream, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then next week going to be doing live stream more on YouTube. Oh, nice. Are you going to be getting The Last of Us 2 next month? Ball 3. On deck, Tim Beckham, batting 209. Sanchez has given up 1 walk already, so that doesn't surprise me. It's a little bit damn natural. 3-1 count by Sanchez. Cubbies 2, Reds 2 in Chicago. Ground ball to third. Picked up. Gives it to first baseman, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Game 1 in Detroit. We go to bottom of the 4th, Orioles 4, Tigers nothing. Doo-wop for Detroit, right-hander Ian Kinsler, ground down the first, he's 0 for 1. I don't know, see how money is. Alright. Well, by the time I buy The Last of Us 2 on June 19th for the PS4, the plan is that's going to be replacing baseball as well. The other 4 are staying where they're at, since I'm still taking my time on investments that I bring in and the stuff that I normally do, but it's all good. I mean, they're doing pretty well this week.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
The way things have been going, been really tired the past couple of days this week, but it still does feel good that I'm off till Monday, so swing and a miss, way too long, that's the first out for the Tigers. Marlins 1, Astros 1 in Miami. State of that is Florida. We play once again.
Even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting the 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch.
But I'm thinking about getting my first Nintendo Switch game in between. But yeah, they will place this series of baseball by that time. Ground ball to left center field, picked up by third baseman. Gives it to first, and that's out number 2 for the Tigers. Get 1 to Detroit. But it all depends. Brings up right-hander Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 for strikeout in the second. In game 1 in Detroit. Bottom of the 4th, 2 outs, 4-0 O's. Game 1 in Kimura Park. Next one, strike 1 to the right. But yeah, I am buying The Last of Us 2. Since it finally got a release date, thank goodness it did. Well, it would have been released later this year. Hold on a second. Ball 1 on the upper left, now 1-1. But yeah, but ever since The Last of Us 2 finally got a release date, it finally made its mark. Swing and a miss, strike 2 at the bottom, so 1-2. But yeah, made its mark and made its mats, and my plan is I am buying The Last of Us 2. But what about Ghost in Cinema? I mean, I don't know about that game for sure. I've heard that announcement for that release date as well, but that's coming on July 17th. And he swung on the miss, he struck him out. Gives it to first baseman, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Game 1 Detroit. To the top of the 5th, Orioles 4, Tigers nothing. Doo-wop for the Orioles. Right-handed batter Tim Beckham. It's a walk his first time, he's 0 for 1. Not really. We'll get into it. We'll see. I mean, I would prefer The Last of Us 2 being a Game of the Year nominee caliber. Since they delayed it before May 29th of this month, and took some time for development, and, you know, it takes a lot of time to make a game that's made by improvement, the way the graphics are going to be, and, you know, the way the stuff are going to be now. It's ball 3. On deck, Manny Machado batting .255. But it takes a lot of hard work, doesn't it, that side. 3-0 by Sanchez. Ball 4, second walk by Sanchez in Game 1 in Detroit. Not a surprise at all. Phillies 2, Rangers nothing in Texas. As he walks Beckham for the 12 and 25 Orioles. Game 1 in Detroit. Brings out Manny Machado. He struck out in the second. He's 0 for 2. Rockies 1, Twins nothing in Minnesota. But it all depends. I mean, do you think it's a possibility that The Last of Us 2 could be Game of the Year main event caliber? I mean, there's also the big facts with Half-Life, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. But if people are looking at Game of the Year status, people should continue doing what they're doing. But I do see The Last of Us 2 doing very well. Well, what about you, Dead Side? It's now strike 2. Ground ball to second for another DP, and it does. Not a strategy advantage by the Tigers defense. Double play, and that's out number 2 for the Orioles. Twice in a row by the Tigers defense. My oh my. Brings up right-hander Mark Trumbull. He's 1 for 2 for single in the first. Game 1 in Detroit. I mean, the way we see it in between, I do realize the fact that, yeah, wait and see what happens, yep. But if he were to nominate games in your perspective, that side, what would you rank them? Gives it to first baseman, and the inning is over. Cubs 1, Red Sox 1 in St. Louis. Game 1 in Detroit, we go to bottom of the 5th, Orioles 4, Tigers nothing. Doo-wop for the Tigers. Right-handed Nick Castellanos is up to the plate. Struck out in the second, is 0 for 1. Game 1 in Kimura Park. Tigers were going to get back into it a little bit. But it has been sliding from 10 to 28. Tigers have been sliding a little bit, but it's still early in Game 1 in Detroit, so they still have an opportunity to get some things going. Pitch by Heckelson. Looks like strike 1 at the bottom. But it all depends, really. I mean, the determines on the fan base, you know, the good stuff in between, but we'll see. I mean, the way I could see it, ball went to the left. The way I see it, buddy, is I see Final Fantasy VII Remake in that category. People that are doing Black Ops 5, they pretty much need to stop what they're doing, because no Call of Duty game's going to get Game of the Year, to be honest. I don't know why they call it Black Ops 5 later this year for the PS4, PS5, and the 2 Xbox systems, but come on. They need to find something else soon. Ground ball to left center field, pick up by second baseman. Throws to first baseman, that's the first out for the Tigers. But it all depends. It determines on the fan base and what people want to see. Brings up right-handed batter Mikey Montauk. Single to the second is 1 for 1. But here's how I would rank him. Buddy. Get to that in a second. You are making a good point. Ball one at the bottom. But the way I would rank him would be Final Fantasy VII Remake, The Last of Us 2, Cyberpunk, Animal Crossing, and swinging a miss in the upper right, strike one. GTA 6, that's close, but no. I don't know if that would be out before then. Next swing, strike two at the bottom, so now 1 and 2. But we'll see what happens. I mean, we don't know if the GTA 6 is going to be out this year or not. But we'll see. 1 and 2 by Heckelson. Second swing again, he struck him out, and that's out number 2 for the Tigers. So far, game 1 in Detroit, the Tigers have not felt it yet. They're just trying to find a way to wake up a little bit, even though they do have a couple singles in their bag. Brings up left-handed batter Matt Dondecker. He struck out in the second. He's 0 for 1. But which of these games you pretty much are excited for to get the plan for the first time, dead side? I mean, are you gonna? I mean, are you planning on making your hands on The Last of Us 2, or not yet? I mean, it's gonna be out on June 19th, since I'm planning on booking it for sure. Swinging a miss, strike one to the left. Ghost and that Ghost game, I'm not really sure, probably not. Ground ball to left center field, that's an end the inning. Pick up by second baseman, throws to first baseman, and the inning is over. Game 1 Detroit, the chat this morning. Go to top of the 6, Orioles 4, Tigers nothing. Can't go wrong with that, buddy. Do well for the Orioles. Left-hander Chris Davis is 1 for 2. Let's go in the first inning. Game 1 in Detroit. Scores 4-0 Orioles. Top of the 6, nobody out. The pitch by Sanchez. Strike one to the left. I mean, people always have to work for their money as good as they can. If people want something that badly, they start saving up and see what their ass wants to get, you know. But it all depends. As long as people put their mind to it, put their money where their mouth is, correct, that side? Foul ball to right, strike 2. But yeah, I think The Last of Us 2 might be DOTY opportunity down the road this year. But with the DLC that Dragon Ball Z Karotot, that Prince Mark doesn't have in the chat. He has been busy with Dragon Ball Z games for the PS2. But, you know, I used to play one of two. I used to play a couple of them for the console, but... And a hit by a pitch again. By Sanchez on the mound for the 10-28 Tigers. Game 1 in Detroit. That's the second one by Sanchez. Yankees 1, Royals nothing in Kansas City. But we'll see what happens.
Hey, that's part of the game.
Jonathan Scope
brings up Jonathan Scope.
He does. We'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot.
Game 1 in Detroit. He had a 3-run shot his first time deep to left center field. That opened things up in Game 1 in Kimura Park. Runner at first, nobody out. The pitch by Sanchez. That's ball 1 to the left. People always need to have money in between. Pirates 1, Nationals nothing in Pittsburgh. Go Steelers. Ball 2. Sanchez has given up 2 hits by 8 BPs and 2 walks already, so not a good surprise in theory. So when he go for a sinker. Foul ball to right, strike 1. Two and 1 count by Sanchez. Ball 3. Cubs 3, Reds 3 in Chicago. On deck, Pedro Alvarez, batting .271. But then again, we'll see. The Last of Us 2 is going to be really good, the way I see it. Keep the eyes going. Foul ball to right in the stand, strike 2. Cyberpunk is going to look pretty good as well by the time it hits September. Ground ball to second. Looking for another double play, perhaps. And the Tigers defense almost dead. That's the first out for the Orioles, though.
Now batting, designated hitter, Pedro.
That'll bring up lefty Pedro Alvarez. Hit by a pitch in the third inning. Is 0 for 1.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Foul ball to right, strike one. If you guys can hear me, type 1 in the chat if you guys can. I'm trying to get my supporters back up and running a little bit. So I'm a little bit deep trouble in between. 1-1 count, strike 2 in the upper left. Yeah, but Kronos, how you doing? He's also doing some 7 remake as well. So you guys see me do episodes every Thursday, Friday of the format. 1-2 count. Fly ball to right center field, and he makes a good catch the way he gets there, and that's the second out for the Orioles. Oh my goodness.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Brings up Adam Pac-Man Jones, guys. Right-hander. He's 1 for 2. The single in the first. In game 1 in Detroit. Top of the 6th, 2 routes, 4-0 Orioles. Game 1 in Detroit. Strike 1 up top.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
The damn chat. The damn chat pretty much stops what it's doing. But anytime you go live in the chat, Dead Sight, do you have the same problem as I do, or not really? And that would be ground ball to right center field again, as the ball gets away from him. And that would be an RBI triple. But it's a good thing you're here, Bud. So an RBI triple by the Orioles. Game 1 in Detroit. That's the score is 5-0 Orioles. Game 1 in Detroit. That's why the Tigers in Game 1 Kimura Park have not woke up yet. Ah, okay, right. Right with the 2 routes. Here's the pitch by Sanchez. Swing and a miss, strike 1 in the upper left. So, do you stream through your computer, or what do you do? Brings up Seth Smith, left-hander, 1 for 2, with a single in the first. Fly ball to deep left center field. Gonna pick this up, and he does. And the inning is over. Replay once again by Adam Pac-Man Jones. Fly ball to right center field, got it going. Game 1 in Detroit. We go to bottom of the 6th, Orioles 5, Tigers nothing. Do up for the Tigers, right-handed batter, Brian Holiday. Doubled in the third inning, is 1 for 1. Tigers, we're gonna get some good stuff going right now.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard
I'll get to and stream off the PC. Oh, that's interesting. If somebody would have played World of Warcraft, their ass would not be able to get away from the PC or computer most of the time, so I'm not into it, though. Check swing, strike 1 at the bottom. World of Warcraft is actually something for a lot of people that level up and do side quests like Greedfall does, you know. But that's different. But that's a different similarity in between the two. Ground ball to left center field, picked up at second baseman, and not a good result. And that's the first out for the Tigers.
Center fielder number 14.
Indians 7, base 4 in Cleveland. Brings up Alex Presley, lefty. Strikeout in the third. He's 0 for 1. Game 1 in Detroit, Kimura Park. The pitch by Heckelson. Ball went to the right. So yeah, but yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake has been doing very good this week. Awais has been better than last week, because last week the connection stopped my ass for nearly, under 52 minutes, but the connection has been improving, as it has continuing to do before. It's not bad. 2-0 count. But it's been doing alright. Strike 1 at the bottom. It's now 2-1. Bottom of the 6th, 1 out. Game 1 Detroit. 5-0 Baltimore. Comes a 2-1 count by Heckelson. Fly ball to left center field. He'll get out of this one. He makes the catch. Second out for the Tigers.
The shortstop, number 1.
Here comes right-handed batter Jose Iglesias, guys. Flown out twice, he's 0 for 2. So, back to your music recordings. Any new stuff this weekend? Fly ball center field. He gets out of this one as well, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Tigers. Game 1 in Detroit this morning. Go to the top of the 7th, Orioles 5, Tigers nothing. And this tells the story, guys. 12 and 25 Orioles, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. 10 and 28 Tigers, 2 hits, no errors. Game 1 in Detroit. Cardinals 2. Oh, wait a second. Do up for the Orioles. Want to take a steal. Right-hander is 0 for 2 for ground out in the 4th, I think. The pitch by Sanchez. Take swing, ball 1 to the bottom left. I did read a post on Facebook about the Idol this week. But I don't know, I mean, according to my buddy Steve Tucker or something like that. See if I can look for it. Hold on. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Hold on a second. Let me look at this. I want to type that in a little bit. 1 and 2 count by Sanchez. Ball 2.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That fastball really.
Yeah, World of Warcraft is on PC, but you know. But and when some of us in the chat don't get into World of Warcraft, correct? No, nothing new? Alright. There's a couple of groups that you may have to check out sometime. Ball 3. On deck, Tim Beckham, batting 209. But it all depends. I haven't had another music album for a long time. That's why I stopped getting them. And that's a third walk by Sanchez. Sanchez has given up on the mound for the 10-28 Tigers this morning. Going to Detroit has given up 6 hits, 5 walks, 3 strikeouts. And that's not a good deadline in between. So the Tigers will bring a different pitcher. So on the mound, so taking over on the mound for the 10-28 Tigers this morning will be Blaine Hardy. Blaine Hardy making his 11th start of the series. He has an 0-3 record, 9.64 ERA, and 8 strikeouts to his credit. Runner at first, nobody out. The pitch by Hardy. Ball 1 at the bottom.
At the plate as he looks at ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first.
Strike 1 up top, a bit better than that. Strike 2 on the upper left. It's now 1 and 2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
That's ball 2. We have World of Warcraft's been around for a long time, but a lot of people just want to sit there and not get their eyes going and continue to what they love doing. Running from first goes to second after the ball was low. So runner has second base as we speak.
You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away.
But it all depends.
And the open base takes the
I mean, by the time I get to Last of Us 2, I think it'll be a little more better than the first one that I played only one time for the play for the PS3. So, foul ball to right, strike 2. Yeah, exactly. I have no clue. And he swung on and missed, and that's the first out for the Orioles. For strikeout by Sanchez on the mound for the 10-28 Tigers this morning. Game 1 Detroit. I still can't work out what that game has got to do with anything. Right. But it all depends what people like doing on World of Warcraft and whatnot. But South Park has some of that. They did a couple episodes on that, but afterwards, I'm not addicted to it. I mean, it is a online MMORPG, but I get into some of them when it comes to RPGs as well. A little bit. Ball 1 up top, it's now 1 and 2. But yeah, the other game, Cookie Mama, didn't do very well either. Because due to that fact, it only saw a 3 out of 10 for the Nintendo system, I think. For those people who like
Ready to deliver the
cooking
1-2.
games, I mean, cooking. The last Cookie Mama I've played was.
One out and a runner
It
on
was for the
second
Nintendo
base.
system. It was actually kind of like a puzzle game for it.
Swing and
Foul ball to
a
right in the stand,
that's a
strike 2.
foul ball.
But that was the only one that I've checked in with. Ball is low again. And a runner at second goes to third. And that is scored as a wild pitch as well.
Well,
In the
he
chat.
has nobody to blame but himself.
And that's
With
ball
one
3.
out, a runner on third can
We'll
come
get on the
to
replay
score
one more
all
time.
sorts of ways. That's why as
Not
a
with the
pitcher,
result
you have
that
to
it wanted to be.
execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Now we Castillo at third. 3-2 count by Hardy.
Now the payoff pitch. Hot shot
Ground ball to third.
Castellanos
Runner
is
holds at
there.
third.
In time
Gives it
to
the first
score
baseman, and
2
he's
away.
out for the Orioles. Runner Rojo at third. Brings up right-handed batter Mark Trumbull. Singled in the first inning is 1 for 3.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Strike 1 up top.
0-1.
But do you also get into a couple investments for the PC as well, Dead Site? Or
Ready, here's the 0-1.
besides the ones you do, perhaps? Strike 2 at inside the zone is now 0-2.
Two straight takes, so
But I've never gone into the PC. I mean, I never played a single PC game, to be honest. Especially when it comes to couple computers in front of anything in public. But, you know, even though my fam does have a computer, I don't mess with that a whole lot. Swing and a miss. And that's the third out, and the side is retired. Game 1 in Detroit.
They're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
In the chat this morning as we speak. Go to bottom of the 7th, Orioles 5, Tigers nothing.
Ready once again.
Doo-wop for Detroit. Right-handed batter Ian Kinsler. Strikeout in the 4th inning is 0 for 2. Game 1 at Kimura Park, guys. The Tigers are really trying to get back in this game. Trying to do anything they can do.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes.
But the Tigers went up to 10-28 this week over a team in the series finale.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
We'll see how things go in between. Foul ball to left, strike 1. Neo 2, no. I mean, I've heard some good things about that game too, but I still don't know the description behind it.
Well, there's no doubt.
I pretty much don't, but but it all depends. I don't depend on that game for sure.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss again. That's the first out for the Tigers.
Strikeouts for him in the game.
Tigers are having a hard time trying to hit the ball as we speak in Game 1 in Detroit. We play once again. Not a good sign. Brings up Miguel Cabrera.
In now, Miguel Cabrera.
It's like swing, strike 1 again.
Comes up empty, it's strike 1. No hits to this point.
Wait for that ball a little too long. Rockies 2, Twins nothing in Minnesota. I passed out a little bit last night. Foul ball to right in the stand, strike 2.
But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
At the time I passed out yesterday, I'll tell you guys in a minute. Foul ball to right, strike 2. That ball was up top. Okay, let me see if the item's already been booked or not. Probably not. Ball went to the left, now 1 and 2.
You know, he's one of their guys.
So apparently, when we look at this,
they need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hold on, I'm trying to look what the items should be. Hold on, 1 and 2 count by Hickelson.
Strikeout. Here's the pitch.
Swing and a miss again. That's second out for the Tigers already. They are having a hard time trying to hit that ball that the Tigers want. But nothing's really going nothing's going well after this point. Brings up Trey Mancini.
Into the box now.
Reds 3, Cubbies 3 in Chicago. Swing and a miss again, strike 1.
0 for 2 from him so far.
So I'm seeing this struck out twice. He's 0 for 2. Henry Bendel, yep, that does ring a bell too.
Into the windup.
But I'm looking to see what we have in the book. Swing and a miss again, out. I mean, that's almost a third out, but that's strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another.
All right, take care, buddy. Have a good morning. Swing and a miss again.
His 11th of the ball.
Tigers are not looking good in Game 1 Detroit today. Nothing's going well as of right now.
Don't go anywhere.
Game 1 Detroit, got the top of the 8th. Orioles 5, Tigers nothing. Due up for the Orioles, left-handed batter Chris Davis is on the plate. He's 1 for 2. We're single in the first. Game 1 Detroit. And we got the suit to get some cooking done. Oh, nice. I'm gonna have a little something to have as well this morning. See what I can dig up. Strike 1 at the bottom. Because I still got plenty in the bag for me. Ball 1 up top. But thank you, Dead Side, for stopping by this morning. Get about 2 likes and we can get up to 4 in the chat and get back to what I'm getting up to. Won't be a problem. Fly ball to deep from center field. It picks up a block and there goes the ball in between, guys, and it's gone. By the way, guys, I forgot to add this real quick. If you guys have a touchscreen on your phone, a computer, or a tablet, you guys can go on the internet browser, type in www.iamacreatorcommunity.com. 8th one of the season for Chris Davis, 441 feet. As the score is already at 6-0 Orioles. Game 1 in Detroit. But the website is www.iamacreatorcommunity.com equals Payitforward and be rewarded / Iamacreator. 6-0 Orioles, top of the 8th. Game 1 Detroit. The pitch by Hardy, ball 1 to the left.
It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Timeline today, ooh. My opponent was actually in one of the posts for the Idol. She did get an honorary mention, and she got a different thing as well, so. Doing the Newsies and the other thing was Phantom of the Opera. But she did get first place on that, too. I was in a couple appearances. Watching what some of these people do. Ball 3. On deck, Pedro Alvarez batting .267. 3-0 by Hardy. And that's another walk. A walk by Hardy. Oh my goodness. As he walks Johnson Skull for the 12 and 25 Royals. Brings up left-hander Pedro Alvarez. Had a hit by pitch in the 6th inning. It's 0 for 2. Strike 1 to the right. Yeah, we don't know when the idol's going to be, but I believe by the time the stuff gets going, we could maybe figure something out, but we'll see. 1-1 count. Strike 2 up top. It's now 1-2. 1-2 by Hardy. Ground ball to right center field. And that will be a single. So a single for the Orioles. Brings up Pac-Man Adam Jones. He's 2 for 3 of a triple, single, and 2 ribbies in Game 1 Detroit. The pitch by Hardy, 6 swing strike 1 at the bottom. First and second, nobody out. Top of the 8th, Game 1 in Kimura Park. Score is 6-0 Orioles.
You can do that. 89 if you're hitting your spot.
Tigers are having a tough time. Strike 2 in the upper left. Not that bad of a nice pitch, but alright.
If you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Fly ball to right center field. Gets under cover with that, and he makes the catch. 1 away for the Orioles. When on second goes to third, Bryant will hold it first.
Good read there at second base.
It's at this morning.
On the fly out. Now he's only 90 feet.
Yeah, there hasn't been any events yet. by the time this crap
Seth
ends.
Smith now.
Some of us are looking to grab something on that. Well, it all depends.
Set and the pitch.
Foul ball to right, strike one, first and third, one out. 6-0 Orioles, game one in Detroit.
Here's the
0-1 count.
now to Smith.
Strike two in the upper right. It's now 0-2.
2 now. Here it comes on 0-2.
Swing and a miss. Ooh, that's an out number 2 for the Orioles.
Man, I love watching a pitcher
Swung a little too hard.
back and blow smoke by a guy at the letters.
Athletes when it comes to yoga and whatnot.
For me
Ooh,
personally, watching hitters
not that bad of
swing
an
and miss,
exercise
man,
though.
that's a sight of beauty.
But it was really nice that I got some air this morning. I mean, this week. That strike one up top. That'll bring up right-handed batter Wellington Castillo to walk in the 7th inning. He's 0 for 2.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Foul ball to right, strike 2. Cool the glasses a little bit. Nice to know, is it?
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball one on the bottom right behind him. It's now 1-2.
Just miss on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him.
Smash that like button, guys. Tweet it out, say a comment.
Hey, good idea.
And that's what playlist.
The corners, 2 men out.
Stay connected, pay it forward, and be rewarded. Fly ball to right center field. And that'll end something good. And it will end something good. And the side is retired.
Orioles get a run thanks to the familiar home run.
So, replay of the solo shot deep to center field. Game 1 in Detroit.
It's the Orioles
Unexpectedly.
6, and the Tigers nothing.
Got the bottom of the 8th, Orioles 6, Tigers nothing.
Nick Castellanos now.
Due off for the Tigers, right-handed batter Nick Castellanos. Struck out in the 5th inning, 0 for 2. Tigers really need to masturbate their offensive abilities right now in Game 1 in Detroit. If they want to try to get back into something that they want to get back track of doing, for sure. Anyone in the chat also has a Facebook and a Twitter account. You guys can do the same thing on the philosophy. Ground ball center field. Picked it up, gives it to first baseman, 1 away for the Tigers. Up steps right-handed batter Mikey Montauk, single in the 2nd. He's 1 for 2. Game 1 in Detroit. The pitch by Hickelson. Fly ball to right center field. He'll get under this one as well, so that's amazing. He makes the Cats out number 2 for the Tigers. Game 1 in Kimura Park. Here comes Smith on deck, a left-handed batter, struck out in the 5th. He's 0 for 2. Indians 7, Rays 4 in Cleveland, the final. And we'll get that video in just a second.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1 to the left. Oh, shout out to Ape Sound, how you doing? What has he been working on? Oh, checking out the sale for the Lakers card. And then you guys did see, I read an article about it yesterday. And once the article was not too bad, but it does explain it. Yankees 2, Royals nothing in Kansas City. Swinging a miss, strike 2 already. It's now 1-2. Time is almost running out. Eccleston's given up 14 balls, 57 strikes. Number 72 coming up. 1-2 count. Fly ball center field again, and that will end the inning quick. And he makes the Cats, and the side is retired.
Down in order go the Tigers. They still find themselves
We go to top of the 9th, Game 1 in Detroit. Orioles 6, Tigers nothing. There's City of Detroit coming up on Chicago as we speak. Brings up right-hander, due off for the Orioles, Tim Beckham, to a walk twice. He's 0 for 2. So Tigers will bring in a different pitcher. They're going to bring in the man Kyle Ryan. Kyle Ryan's on the mound for the 10-20 Tigers this morning. He has 14th start with 1 save, 9.20 ERA, and 9 strikeouts. Reds 9, Cubbies 3 in Chicago. And here's the pitch by Ryan. Ryan hasn't been doing too bad in the stat sheet either. It's ball 1. Red Sox 6, Cards 2 in St. Louis.
And the 1-0 pitch. Line
Fly ball to left center
and a
field.
base hit, so the leadoff man is
And there it goes again,
He's around first, heading for
guys.
two.
And that will be a double.
And he's going to get to second.
So a
now.
double for the Orioles.
No doubt about it. He was
And so
looking
continue to
fastball
apply damage a
all
little
the way
bit.
there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out.
So a
front
double
and
by
just
the Orioles by
blasted it
Tim
down the
Beckham.
line for an extra
Game
base
1,
hit.
Detroit.
Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Bottom of second, nobody out. Pitch by Ryan. Ball 1 at the bottom.
He lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Steps in, Manny Machado. Trying to get a batter that's 0 for 4 with a ground out in 7th.
Right here.
In game 1, Detroit.
A ball and no
Trying to go for a sinker. Strike 1 up top to the right.
Inside corner. Ready to deal.
1-1
Here's
count.
the 1-1.
Ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No one
It's
out
now
with
2-1
second.
it's at.
Hit hard
Ground
up
ball
the
center
middle.
field
Left
again.
through into
Oh
center
my,
field.
my, guys.
Beckham is on his way
And that'll be an
home.
RBI single for the Orioles.
From second.
So an RBI single by the Orioles. Game 1 at Detroit.
There's so many hits up the middle.
Score is 7-0 Orioles.
Good things can happen.
Oh my goodness. The Tigers defense are having a hard time trying to put their defense to work. Apparently, 6-swing ball 1. Rockies 4, Twins 1 in Minnesota. Brings up Mike Trumbo, right-hander. 1 for 4 of a single in the first. Game 1 in Detroit.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-0 count by Ryan. Strike 1 to the upper left, now 2-1. 7-0 Orioles. Top of the 9th. Game 1 at Kimura Park. Nobody out. Runner at first though. 2-1 count. Foul ball to right in stance. Strike 2. That'll be out of reach.
He just misses extra bases. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Swing and a miss. That's the first out for the Orioles.
First out of the inning.
Good pitch by Kyle Ryan on the mound for the 10-28 Tigers.
That's a pretty bad play.
Game 1 Detroit.
Then he kind of refocused himself and came right back.
Shout out to Crimson Devil. How are you, bud?
To sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus.
Strike 1 to the left.
Getting ahead on the next guy.
Chris Davis comes on with one guy.
And it made turning into fighters. Yeah, brings up Chris Davis, 2 for 3 for home run and single in the ribby. Game 1 to Detroit. Strike 2 at the bottom left. It's now 0-2. But yeah, I did read an article about The Last of Us Part 2 called Naughty Dog Vindicated, so it wasn't that bad of an article. Foul ball to right, strike 2. But I did touch base on it a little bit. Fire ball to deep right to center field again. Oh my, guys. Orioles in game 1 Detroit. Orioles are just turning it on right now. As there will be an RBI triple. Orioles have been having a couple of them already. So an RBI triple by Orioles as it's now 8-0 Baltimore. Game 1 in Detroit, guys. Wow. Tigers do have the work cut out for them already. Pitch by Ryan. Strike 1 up top. So to bring in right-handed batter Johnson Scope. He's 1 for 3 with a 3-1 start in the first. Game 1 in Detroit. Ball 1 up at the bottom. Shout out to Al Red Sox. How you doing, buddy? Big Red Sox fan. And Metropolitans of coming out of New York City. 1-2 count by Ryan. Ball 2 up top. It's now 2-2. This is nearly unexpected in between for it. Foul ball to left, strike 2. Ball 3. On deck, Pedro Alvarez batting 276. The pitch by Ryan. Fly ball center field.
Definitely laboring at the moment.
That's the second out for the Orioles. Runner with third goes to home. And he'll get there. As it's now 9-0 Orioles. In game one in Detroit. Not what the Tigers in game one in Detroit were hoping for. Not what they wanted to have either. Brings up Southpaw Pedro Alvarez. And that's that. Single in the eighth is 1 for 3. 9-0 Orioles, two outs. Game one in Detroit. Strike one. Inside the zone as well. If you guys can hear me, let me know in the chat. Stay connected, pay it forward. Be rewarded, never ask anything back in return, and a good notice. Well, let me know. 0-2 count by Ryan. We're going to get out of this inning. Ground ball to right center field. Picks it up. Gives it to first baseman, and the inning is over. Game one in Detroit, guys, of the group. Going to bottom of the ninth. Orioles 9, Tigers nothing. Due up for the Tigers, right-hander. Brian Holiday's 1 for 2. Double in the third inning. Tigers have a lot of work that they need to put in right now. In game one in Kimura Park. They played very well in the last couple of games, but they haven't woke up. They haven't been waking up yet. The pitch by Heckelson. Fly ball center field. That's not going to get it done. Apparently. And he makes the catch. 1 out for the Tigers. That really will not get it done for them. Here comes left-handed batter Alex Presley. Strikeout in the 6th. He's 0 for 2 in game one in Detroit.
First delivery to him on the way.
6-swing strike one. Yeah, Tigers are having a hard time this morning. The ball has not been hit well. That is strike one to begin with. 0-1. Game one in Detroit. Strike two at the bottom. Heckelsen's given up 14 balls, 61 strikes, total 75. With the 12 and 25 Orioles. Game one in Detroit. Phillies 3, Rangers nothing in Texas. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 2 for Detroit. And the Tigers in game one in Detroit, the Tigers are down to the final out. They tried to do everything that they could possibly can get, but they haven't been hitting that well, apparently. Last chance for the Tigers, Jose Iglesias is 0 for 3 for line out in the 6th inning. Yankees 2, Royals 1 in Kansas City.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the
in the chat, guys.
so far in this one.
Because I've only lost a couple supporters today, this week, but I'm going to try to dig down deep. Ball one up top. Heckelson has been doing a nice job on the mound in game one in Detroit, by the looks of it. 6-swing strike one at the bottom. Took a little too long, so now 1-1. You know, pants off, my Hulk with live and Hulk with anything that's experienced.
Pitch on the way.
1-1 count. Swing and a miss, strike two. Tigers are down to the final strike, which that's unexpected too. Marlins 2, Astros 2 in Miami. 1-2 count. And that'll be out, and the Tigers go back to the losing column, down 10-29 this season. Orioles take game one up to 13-25 of the series. In game one. The only satisfying thing by the 10-29 Tigers this morning, Glenn Holiday had a double, Montauk had 1 for 3, the other two did not. For the 13-25 Orioles this morning, Chris Davis was 3 for 4 for home run, triple, 2 ribbies. Francisco had 4 ribbies, which was the 3-run shot he had. It was 1 for 3 on that. Triple by Pac-Man Jones with 2 ribbies. And Tim Beckham 1 for 3 of a double. But that was not even good. Orioles take game one up to 13-25 over the Tigers down to 10-29 of the series. 9-0 shutout, guys. 11 hits, 2 hits. Because it has not been going quite well today, but things can get improving and get a little more better each time. When it comes to battling an easy team or something. Jose, Zuttini, Tozawa, Chris Collin. To simulate the date. As far as the other teams go, we have the Braves winning by 2. After 17-21 over the Blue Jays down to 18-22 of the series in Toronto. 7-5, 9 hits, 12 hits. Aradiki the knuckleballer up to 4th win. Vizcaino with his 9th save. Indians and Cruz up to 27-13 this season, guys. Holy cow. So had a good game over the Rays by 3 runs, down 23-19. Cleveland 7-4, 12 hits and 10 hits. A 2-0 up to a 2-0 start for the 27-13 Indians. Allen with 6 save. Pirates up 16-23 over the Nationals down to a record of 24-15. And Pittsburgh 2-1, 4 hits, 5 hits, 1 error. Hudson with his first win. Marlins up to 20-19 over the Astros down to 21-20. In Miami, final score 3-2, 14 hits, 5 hits. Guerrero's 3rd win. Phillies get a shocking win up to 18-29 over the Rangers down to 18-22 in Texas. 3-0 shutout, 8 hits, no errors, 5 hits, 2 errors. Urquhart with his first win. That's it. Reds get a rivalry win up by 6, up to 19-20. Upset the rival, the Cubs, down to 24-14 of the series in Chicago, Illinois. 9-3, 10 hits, 6 hits, 2 errors. Well, it looks like the things have been going. Okay. Stevenson with 3rd win. Rockies make short work by 1 run up to 23-17. Over the Twins down to 22-16 of the series in Minnesota. 4-3, 7 hits, 5 hits. Gray with 3rd win. Greg Conlon with his 12th save. Yankees improved to 25-12 of the series. By 6 over the Royals. Down to 19-20 in Kansas City. By 6-7-1, 13 hits, 8 hits. Tanaka with 4th win. Bertans with 2nd save, so to speak. Red Sox up to 23-16. Over the Cubs down to 22-17 in St. Louis. Carolina or something. 6-2, 11 hits, 11 hits. Bob Purcell up to a 5-0 perfect start with the 23-16 Red Sox. The Diamondbacks win by 1 up to 23-18 over the Mets down to 22-18 in Arizona. 2-1, 9 hits, 1 error, 4 hits, no errors. De La Rosa with his 5th win. White Sox up to 12-27 over the Angels down to 22-20 in LA, perhaps. 4-1, 4 hits, 3 hits, 1 error. Foreman with his 3rd win. Mineo with 6th save as well. Athletics won a blowout up to 17-23. Upset the Mariners down to 24-16 in Seattle. 12-0 shutout, 18 hits, 1 error, 4 hits, 1 error. Grayman with his 3rd win. Padres up to 20-22 over the Brewers down to 19-22 in Milwaukee. 2-1, 3 hits, 3 hits. Travis Wood. Actually, Wood with a 2nd win. Brad Hand with 14th save. And the Dodgers win by 7 because they got 24-17 over the Giants. San Francisco down to 19-22. By 7, 9-2, 11 hits, no errors. 9 hits, 2 errors. Clayton Kershaw's 5th win. So the Tigers are down in 10-29 in the series, guys. There's still a lot of baseball left. So they can still do what they need to do. They need to get their hitting back in session. Continue what they've been doing the last couple of games. See what they can recover from. As baseball might be tonight, I'm not sure. But I don't know if I'm going to be live this afternoon since Love and I haven't had time together for nearly almost a week. But she's hoping to get a walking exercise with me this afternoon. This morning she's going to be walking on her own a little bit. But it all depends what's happening this afternoon. Depends once it comes out and, you know, some of the good stuff. Just looking at the others. Okay. As next time it will be Game 2 in Detroit. Tigers we're going to find a way to get back in the stretch a little bit. We'll see what happens. As it will be the 10-29 Tigers. Matthew Boyd taking on the 13-25 Orioles in Game 2 in Detroit versus Wade Miley. As we speak. And the other teams, you've got the 23-19 Rays taking on 27-13 Indians. In Cleveland, Cobb 5-0 start. This should be a great pitching opportunity. Cobb 5-0, 2.50 ERA. He'll be taking on Corey Kluber, 7-1, 2.97 ERA. It should be really good between it. 21-20 Astros taking on 2019 Marlins in Miami. Kutso 3-4, 3.40 ERA, taking on Vince Worley, 3.29 ERA, even. 22-18 Go-Go Mets taking on 23-18 Diamondbacks in Arizona. Syndergaard 4-3, 4.08 ERA, taking on Ray, 2.66 ERA as well. 24-17 Dodgers pay a visit to 19-22 Giants in San Francisco as we speak. Hold on, ow. I had to peel off his skin back here, but I'm a tough tiger, just trying to avoid something a little bit regarding or something like that with pain. And I'm alright. And San Francisco, Wood 1-2, 2.88 ERA versus Sonny Cueto, 3.73 ERA in the chat. 24-15 Nats taking on 16-23 Pirates. And wait a second, hold up. In Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Trevor Walk 3-1, 2.38 ERA, taking on Garrett Cole, 5.48 ERA. In the chat as well. Shout out to Wolfman. He's doing some kind of baseball manager thing. I don't touch base with that either. 18-22 Blue Jays taking on 17-21 Braves in Atlanta, Georgia. Sanchez 2-5. 6.92 ERA, taking on Minter, 11.25 ERA. 8-29 Phillies, taking on 18-22 Rangers in Texas. Valquez 0-4, 6.12 ERA. He'll be taking on Cole Hamels, 4.08 ERA. Rivalry game again, 19-20 Reds versus 24-14 Cubbies in Chicago. Garrett 1-2. 5.32 ERA, taking on Gary Hendricks, 3.00 ERA. 23-17 Rockies, taking on 22-16 Twins in Minnesota. Rizin 0-2, 3.27 ERA, taking on Duffy, 3.48 ERA as well. 25-12 Yankees, taking on 19-20 Royals in Kansas City. Gray 4-2. 3.74 ERA, taking on Duffy. 3.35 ERA at this point in that take. 23-16 Red Sox visiting 22-17 Cards in St. Louis. Wright 0-2, 2.77 ERA. Taking on Reyes, 5.75 ERA. 12-17 White Sox taking on 22-20 Angels in Los Angeles, California. KV 3-1, 8.88 taking on Skaggs, the fallen, one of the goodest pitchers in past and present, as we speak, for the 22-20 Angels in LA. 3.26 ERA. 17-23 A's taking on the 24-16 Mariners in Seattle. Mania 2-2, 4.43 ERA, taking on Jared Paxton, 5-0 start. 2.79 ERA. And the 19-22 Brewers taking on 20-22, Padres in San Diego, 2-4 Anderson, 4.54 ERA, taking on Totson, 4.60 ERA. No standings today, guys. That's going to do it for me this morning. I'll tell you a bit more in a second for the lineup and a bit stuff in general. Hold on a second. Hold up. 0.16 already. Ooh. Not a surprising thing. Set out the theater. How you doing? Let me see. On the blind side. This is actually an observation. Which is a little bit surprisingly in between. Oh boy. But alright guys, I'm gonna stop here this morning. I think I might be live this afternoon, but tonight, you guys will have a new episode of sometime today with Greedfall. Greedfall is every Saturday, Sunday, so every today and tomorrow. So baseball might be back tomorrow as well, or it might be tonight as well, but it all depends. Of the Iamacreator group, forevermore as we speak. I always appreciate everybody that comes in the chat. Love you guys so much, no matter what happens between the group. Just hoping I can get back up there a little bit too. But we'll see what the regarding is. If you guys want to catch more MLB 17, the Tigers are down to 10-29, or now to 10-29 this season by the Tigers. Managing them as well. You guys can stay connected. Hit that red support button if you guys are new to the group, new to the channel in the chat. Also smash the like button. Get about 2 likes. Can get up to 4 after this episode is over. Maybe not. Tweet it out. Say a comment. Add it to a playlist. The more we gain, the more we grow. Stay connected. If there's anyone in the chat that does have a Facebook and a Twitter account, you guys can do the same thing on the philosophy. We watch our videos in full. Would like the videos in full, save them, tweet them out, add them to a playlist. We're all good to go. And we never ask any support back in between either, so guys want to vote for the idol? It ends at 27. Great Summons at 12. And once it was on last night, I didn't watch that particularly, but particularly anything in between the other. But it's all good. But alright guys, I'm going to stop here this morning. That'll wrap things up for me this morning. Let me know if you guys have any questions. You guys want to check out any news for IGN. You guys can log on to IGN.com for it and see what you guys think in particular. And see what you guys have in tech. But alright guys, want to say thank you Deadside for stopping by, buddy. Keep up the good work, and I keep up the good work at the same time for you guys in the chat. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, staying entertained as well. Have a good morning guys. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another for a whole new world to begin. And I'll see you guys this afternoon, hopefully. If not, maybe tonight with Greedfall. And I'll see you guys till then. Hopefully, guys have a good morning and be careful. See you guys in the next one.